अकेडमी का देख लिया कि बोले यार ये कलर ठीक नहीं है. So that is the vision, and that's why MP is here, and that's why you are here. We have best coaches here, we have best facilities here, we have best everything here. On behalf of everybody, I'm thankful for her for giving us for this support. Mr. John is here, who is the chair of world, जो प्राची यादव जो हमारे बीच ओलंपिक्स के लिए खेलने गई थी. It's all because of him and his effort that Prachi was there, the quota was there, and it was given to us. His vision. We are thankful for you that you are here. Captain Hassan, the chair of Asia, is with us from Iran. पूरे एशिया की एक्टिविटीज जितनी हैं that he take care for the para activities, and we are thankful that you are here. John, Diego, everybody, you are welcome here. Director of Sports is also thankful. We are thankful on your behalf. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir, and thank you for your appreciation. Now I request Mr. John Edwards to share the update about this conference and this initiative and the vision for para-canoe development in India. Over to you, sir. Please give a big round.
Thank you, Samad, Your Highness, and distinguished guests and athletes, all of the athletes, of course. The para-athletes and the able-bodied athletes. I'm so pleased that so many people have come here today. India was at the very beginning understanding that para-canoeing was going to be something special. I think Prashant of your father, who in 2010 brought an Indian para-canoe team to international competition, they had the wrong boats. They had some things, but they learned a great deal. And in that, I understood that in India, there was a bigger vision of what canoeing could be. And really what canoeing can be, it is about including people. I'm looking at people who are able-bodied, the strong young athletes, and you're realizing that what this is about is talking about the athletes and what you have, not what you don't have. It's what you have which makes you special at whatever ability you have. And that's what makes our project so special. That's what's given our project so much strength in so many countries. That's why we have over 60 countries participating in para-canoe in the world. That's the fastest growth of any new project that the International Canoe Federation ever did. And it's because of the leadership of countries like India. In 2019, we invited Pooja Uja and Prachi Yadav to be part of the ICF TIP camp because we thought there was some possibility there. And were we rewarded by participation in the Tokyo Paralympic Games? Prachi, of course, the first time an Indian athlete was at an Olympic and Paralympic Games. But not the last Indian athlete. There will be more. This project is to help build the capacity and understanding in India, to address the questions of what we don't understand and what you don't understand, and how the capacity can be here so that there's strength in depth in the organization. So that's why we're here. India has a very special place, and of course, India will also be participating at the first time para-canoe is in the Asian Paralympic Games in China in October. A big project, and India has one of the largest teams there. Congratulations. So thank you, Samad, and also thank you to Samad. He's doing an enormous amount of work, and I very much appreciate your efforts. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your warm appreciation, sir. Now, friends, it's the moment to really welcome our chief guest today to encourage us. It's really a privilege to have Sushri Yashodhara Raje Scindia, Minister of Sports, Madhya Pradesh. She has been always a source of great encouragement, progress, and strength for us. And she, being herself a seasoned sports person, and has been a national equestrian player for India. And today in Madhya Pradesh, whatever we see in the name of sports, we can see it has been under her able guidance and her dynamic leadership that sports have been able to find a place on the national and international podium. Today, friends, we also have Khelo India, which is a great opportunity, which is again, I would like to request all of you to give a big round of applause to ma'am, who have made all the effort to bring Khelo India Youth Games to Madhya Pradesh, Bhopal. Over to you, ma'am. I request. So, friends, as you know that it has been a great honor for International Canoe Federation, Asian Canoe Confederation, and Indian Kayaking and Canoeing Association, and Madhya Pradesh Association for Kayaking and Canoeing to host this event in Bhopal. It may seem very simple to you, but friends, our trainers have traveled all the way, from the different parts or the other part of the world. So please treat this program as a very special program, and we are really thankful. Now I request our chief guest, who is still in the discussion with our president IKCA, I request ma'am to kindly encourage us with her speech. Over to you, ma'am.
पहले तो मैं अपने बच्चों को कहूँगी कि डिसिप्लिन में रहें, बातें ना करें। बीच वाले बच्चे जो हैं ये सब शांत रहें और यहाँ देखें कौन क्या कह रहा है और आपको उसमें से क्या निचोड़ लेके अपनी लाइफ में डालनी है। डिसिप्लिन एक ऐसी चीज़ होती है जो स्पोर्ट्स में अगर आपके पास नहीं है तो आप कहीं नहीं जा पाओगे। डिसिप्लिन के दायरे में मैं कोचेस को भी अभी कहूँगी कि कृपया जब ऐसी चीज़ें होती हैं तो आपके बच्चे यहाँ वहाँ न देखें, आपके बच्चे एक दूसरे से बात न करें। आज से ही मैं ये डिसिप्लिन का काम शुरू कर रही हूँ आप लोगों के बीच में, ठीक है ना। डिसिप्लिन के बिना हम एक और कदम नहीं ले सकते। तो आज अगर मुझे ये दिख रहा है तो हम तो फेल हो गए यहीं से ही। सोच लो कि काय के लिए आए और काय के लिए खड़े और कहां तुम आगे जाने वाले हो, राइट? Thank God my foreign delegates and coaches and dignitaries do not understand Hindi. A little bit. So welcome to Mr. John Edwards, who's the ICF Paracanoe Committee Chair. Welcome to Captain Hassan, Dr. Alviti from Italy. You have the most wonderfully interesting shoes. They have the Italian colors and they've got the Italian country on them. I mean, it's wonderful. EA7, okay. Mr. Diego is also from Italy, my favorite country, where Florence is my favorite city. Mr. Shalk from Thailand. What country are you originally from? Ah, okay. I know that that's not a Thai name. Miss Katayun Ashraf from Iran, welcome. Deepshika ji, welcome to you. Have I taken everybody's name? Mr. Tomar? Where is Susan Edwards? You have not given me your name. Susan, I'm sorry, your name is missing from here, but you're not missing in action, thank God. Okay. Everybody else, I hope I've included everybody. My coach, Mr. Tomar. My director, Mr. Ravi Gupta, my ADG. And last but not least, Mr. Prashant Kushwa, who is the president of the IKCA. Welcome to all of you, and welcome also to my para athletes. You have, मैं अंग्रेजी में थोड़ा सा कहूँगी ताकि इन लोगों को भी थोड़ा सा जान ले कि मैं क्या कह रही हूँ। आप लोगों ने एक बहुत ही साहसी कदम, you have taken a very courageous step in your lives to do something with your lives, to make something of your life. And you are a role model for my children that are standing behind you. Please listen and learn from them that even if they have issues within their body, today they are ready to try and make a life for themselves. You have everything going for you and you don't have discipline. So please understand, take एक पन्ना इनके life से, take a page from their lives and understand that if they have the courage to try and do something for themselves even in this age and even the way they are, I salute you, I namaskar karungi. Mr. Edwards, I want to thank you through my president Prashant Kushwaji to have chosen and given an opportunity to Prachi Yadav to go into the competition. If it hadn't been for you, she would not have gone into that world competition. So I really thank you for having that and done that for us. Really appreciate that. All I want to say is to Prashant and to the team, the support team, that please continue to use our facilities, the Department of Sports and Youth Welfare facilities, for these kind of occasions where you can showcase what you have and what we are able to offer. International office bearers, international canoe and kayaking coaches. Continue to do this. We will always be there in your support, and we will be there for everything that you want to do to take the sport forward. Mayank Thakur is also here. My coaches, Captain Dalveer and Captain Piyush, and their support system, Anil, and everybody is here. My DSOs are also here. Today, Prashant Kushwa praised me for everything that was really not my doing. Because unless you have a team, you cannot do this by yourself. So I have, and I am very lucky to have a director like Mr. Ravi Gupta, who is an additional Director General of Police. All my international office bearers and coaches who are here today, please understand that he comes from a very high police rank of Additional Director General. And for some reason, sports has always had a history here to have a police officer as the director of the nuts and bolts part of the department. But I have been lucky because he's never said once no to me. And I am scared that one day when he does say no to me, I don't know what I'll say. So if you have that kind of a director, then everything is possible. Especially when you're in government. Because in government, the first answer you always get is no. Or the first answer you always get is, oh, to nahi ho payega, can't do it, not possible. So it's very refreshing that I have a director who's always said yes to me. Besides that, I have my DSOs today, who are my district sports officers, and they're all given an earful every day of their lives when they're working with me. Because I can never find anything that's perfect, and I need perfection. So I want to thank them today from this much, that you keep hearing my displeasure at work that has not been done. But this is the only way you will get to perfection. So please understand that I am here only for a short time. And in that time, I have to do my work. And in that time, whatever ideating I have done, I need to bring that on ground. That's difficult in a government. So I'm always in a hurry, and I'm always 5 kilometers ahead of the job. So I need that job done, not today, but yesterday. In front of my committee members and honored delegates who are here to take part in this meeting of 3 days that you all have. I want to tell my children कि please आप एक ऐसे जगह पे हो, you are in a place where these things will not be offered to you anywhere else. Take the opportunity, उस अवसर को लो और अपने लिए, अपने माँ बाप के लिए, for you and your parents and for this country, give something back. Do something for yourselves. This is the opportunity I and my sports department is giving you. Don't waste time in small talk. Don't waste time in talking to the next person, because that next person is also your competitor. Be better than that next person next to you and your competitor who will be competing against you. I want you to be the best in India. Can you help me for you to become the best in India? Can you help me become the best in India? That is what I want. I want also that ambition that one or two of you will be chosen by other countries to come and represent them. That is when I would have achieved my targets. So please, national, no, not good enough. International medals, yes, that's good enough for me. Thank you very much. Thank you for the opportunity, Mr. Kushwaha. I appreciate that.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your precious words of encouragement and guidance for our athletes, and rather for all of us and the entire sports department. We are highly thankful to you, ma'am. Please give a big round of applause for ma'am. Now, as we know, the tradition in our country, Atiti Devo Bhava, we would like to begin a felicitation ceremony with the mementos. I request my volunteers to kindly bring the memento for our chief guest, and I request Mr.
received 10 medals. Which really, it was in Asia, it was incredible. And we are very honored to have Paracano, my children. I'm very honored about the Indian people, which I saw all of you. I'm very honored and we appreciate, and I feel very strong when I saw you. Thank you very much. I asked Mr. John Edward to present a PowerPoint, whatever we have done during these 7 years, time of the Asian Championship. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the last day, I don't know, he have to be allowed me. But in that PowerPoint, I show each pages belongs to you, belongs to Paro, kind of my children. This is very important. And I'm very appreciated from John Edward on behalf of Admiral Caroline, which that he is the president of Asian Canoe Confederation, and Dr. Luke, who is Secretary General of Asian Canoe Confederation, and appreciated. They did a lot of things for Paracano in Asia, and thanks to also other colleagues from Italy, with Mrs. Federica, Diago, and Deepo, also from India, and Dr. Simmons, with his wife, making a lot of things during this competition. And finally, I again appreciated President Prashant Kashwaha, and also I miss his father, was because he did, as Mr. John had been mentioned, he did a lot of things for the Indian Canoe Confederation. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Friends, we have missed on one thing. I'm sure my dignitaries will allow me to do the needful. So it's a very important part of the event today, the Paracano Classifier Workshop. The material book or the training handbook, which has been prepared in accordance with International Canoe Federation and the guidelines. I request our chief guest and our guest of honor to kindly unveil the training booklet. I request my volunteers to help our guests to open the
you.